I'm live. You know what I mean? One thing. It's the day after Thursday. It's the day before Saturday. It's got to be fucking Factsman Friday. And that's what it is. The beauty part about doing this show today on this platform. Thank you, Commonwealth Sports Betting. Wait a minute. Why am I thanking him? Why am I thanking Commonwealth Sports Betting for doing this show? They should be fucking thanking me for doing it. But which is nice is because I'm doing it by myself. I got nobody here. I don't have fucking my son busting my balls. Fucking Ray asking me questions about Vegas in 1983. Yeah, look at this.
Facts. I'm sorry I'm late. I was watching the Kentucky Oaks.
Kentucky Oaks? What are you doing? I thought I was doing it myself. Listen to me. Go to the fucking Bonanza, the Waffle House. Go get some Copenhagen or whatever you rednecks do. Get out of my video. Factsman flies fucking solo. No. There you go. Get him the fuck out. Get him out. So, I am the ambassador. Thank you. I don't do videos with fucking people on Fridays. It's a new rule I have. It's Factsman Friday, not fucking Ray Gray Fox or Gray Stoke or Gray Balls or Gray Beard. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it by myself. Get the fuck out of here and stay out. But I am using his, and I'm not using his platform, his forum. I'm fucking doing him a favor. Guys, John, Pi, Suey, Kim, Mikey Carr. You know what? You guys are honorable people. My son, that red coat motherfucker. Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. That turncoat. Wes, my son. Good job, Wes. Yeah, you got to do that sometimes. If you're in a rush, just tug on a guy's nuts, talk dirty to him, and boom, they're done. But yeah, if it's an albino midget, sometimes you don't even have to talk dirty. They just, Wes thought he was going to be late today to see the show. He never misses a show. So he was probably blowing a guy, and I told him to hurry up and tug his nuts and talk dirty to him. Brings him here. Oh, for people watching this for the first time, it is a sports talk show, but if you're real, sensitive as far as words come, I got Tourette out of mouth. I say anything at any given time. For people that know, that's why you watch the show. For people that don't know, fucking deal with it. But you know what? Before we do anything, let's start out with a prayer. I bumped into my priest over the weekend, and Father O'Connell is nice, and I told him, I said, listen, if you want to watch the videos, and kind of knows what I do, but I mean, so Father, if you're watching, I want to start out with a prayer. Okay, I think we should all start out with a prayer. Let us pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, I need the Lakers series to end in 7. I think that's how the prayer goes. Okay. Hail Mary, full of grace. I need the trifecta in the big race. Kentucky Derby tomorrow. These are the prayers that you got to ask God for. He listens to them. Can't ask people to save somebody from a fucking volcano in Malaysia. Shit happens, or an earthquake. It's fucking parts of life. But I mean, a trifecta or, a sports bet, it's not a lot of time for God to handle that. So anyway, it is vacation time for me. It's got to be pretty soon. So we got our prayers out of the way. I have a baseball game that's going to be going off in about 40 minutes, so I'll get that done quick. But I got to do my shout-outs. If I don't do my shout-outs, can't. Before I do my shout-outs, tell me if this ain't a motherfucker. Changing glasses. No, I don't like these glasses. What do we got here? Tammy's here. Sue's here. So for the last 3 or 4 nights, I called my son from, my son JJ, you fucking guys that watch him at Run Pure. Shout out to Run Pure Sports. Not that they need it. They got enough fucking people. But it's a good site, good fantasy site. They also are into women's fantasy, men's fantasies. So whatever you're into, whether it's sports or dressing up like a dwarf or whatever, and wearing a raincoat and flashing fucking people at the local, community college, that's their thing. JJ is a creep. He's my son though. So listen to this. So every night I'm giving him tennis matches in fucking Korea, and I win every one of them. Dad, here's the thing. Don't you think these matches are fixed? Yeah. I don't trust. You put a lot of money on these matches, these challenger matches. Anything could happen. Yeah. So I said, well, listen, if I'm betting him, wouldn't you think I would know? Or at least. So he wins. He doesn't fucking thank me. Doesn't say anything. I get up this morning. I raise my right hand to God. I should never see my son alive if I'm lying. Okay, I don't like to swear on my kid, but I mean, I'm not that. Even if I was lying, he's only fucking 33. I don't know him that well. It's not like I know him forever. 33 years. I mean, fuck. Anyway, I said, listen to me. I got a tennis match for you. He says, no, I got one for you. All right. I said, listen to me. Just shut your fucking mouth. He says, Dad, I already bet. No, I said to him, I said, bet Karatsev against Struff. And I bet Struff yesterday as a 4-1 underdog. So I said, I like Karatsev today. I think he wins. And he's like, I already bet him. I'm like, no way. He's like, yeah, I already knew he was going to win. I'm like, we're dead. Can't win. I'm like, why the fuck would you tell me you bet him? Everything that time happens, rip up the ticket. I've been mushed. We can't win. We can't win. Sure enough, last time I gave him a fucking losing bet in tennis, Jimmy Connors beat fucking John McEnroe 35 years ago. My son was sperm then. And then to add insult to injury, right? I tell him, listen, I'm not mad at you. Watch the video. Tell the couple, Dad, I'm doing a video. When? 6 o'clock. You cocksucker, I'm doing one at 6. So he says, you're doing one the same time I'm doing one? He said, yeah. So anybody that comes here, this is going to mean a lot to me that you're not watching that prick's video. But yet I got to do a video with him on the Kentucky Derby tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. So how awkward is that going to be? Got to do a video with him doing the Kentucky Derby because last year I gave him the fucking superfecta. I gave him the superfecta in one. I think it was the Belmont. I gave him the super, hit them all. And you're going to be here every Friday? No, Sue, not every Friday, but, you know, I don't know. I might be in Atlantic City next Friday. I don't know. But I'm going to pop by. So, yeah, I just doing some shout-outs quickly. Commonwealth Sports Betting. You guys should know Ray by now. I mean, I've done some videos with him. You've probably seen him, do some videos. This guy's a big favor to me. I know Ray a long time. I know he looks like a redneck, but he's a good guy. And he knows his shit. It's really, really hard to start a channel to do videos like now with so much competition out there. But he's got good content. Ethan, Pie Bets, hockey. He does a really good job. Taylor, she spits out some baseball games. Her uncle's like one of the biggest bookies in the South. A lot of Joe. We're gonna have something for the Derby tomorrow. Anyway, so it's like a restaurant that just opens up. It's new. You got to try the food. Once you try the food, you'll acquire a taste for it and you like it. Again, he ain't paying me shit to do this because he ain't got any fucking money to pay me to do it. I mean, he's got money, but he ain't paying me to do it. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it as an act of kindness because I'm a kind of guy. But if you guys could subscribe to this channel, he's also going to be doing podcasts. I think he's got one coming up Saturday, tomorrow, which yeah, listen to his podcast. Fucking Ethan, you cocksucker. Podcast. It's called Low and Away. Now, I don't know what that means. It's probably a baseball term, or maybe his balls are low and they're away from his dick. I don't know, but it's got to be something sexual or something sports related because that's the way he is. So yeah, it's called Low and Away. You can Google it. You can download it on Apple or Google and listen to his podcast. I will probably join him once in a while to do them just to make sure he's in line. Again, for those that are following Ethan at Pie Bets, his Twitter handle is Pie Bets. He's done very, very well in hockey. You definitely want to follow him. Now, if you bet hockey or if you're a pedophile, that he looks like he's about fucking 16. So if you're like a degenerate that likes young boys, tune into his videos. Even if you don't gamble, you'll like him. He's a cute kid. If you like that kind of thing. So Wes, you might want to write that down. Pie Bets. Okay. So yeah. So either or. If you like to bet on hockey or you like to just see, young dudes, because he's like 23, looks like he's 16. He's the show to watch. Anyway, but yeah, watch his podcast. And again, guys, subscribe to this channel or to Commonwealth Sports Wagering, CommonwealthSportsBetting.com. So they're good people. All right, let me get you the game first, then I'll get into some crazy shit because I'm in the mood to get fucking crazy today. No way, Ethan shaves. No, he don't shave. I don't think he's got hair on his balls. I don't think Ethan has hair on his balls, Kim. I'm being real honest with you. He looks that young. But he's a really good kid. And he likes me, so, I mean, I don't, and he's respectful to me. So that goes a long way. So, yeah, watch him. But don't say fucking I'm live, Ethan. I coined that phrase. I say don't fucking use it no more. Manscaped. Ethan? I don't think he's got a hair. I don't think he's got a hair in his fucking ear. No, he's got hair in his head. But no, yeah, I mean he looks young, Joe. Anyway, speaking of Manscaped, I kind of got a shave today, but I didn't get. A lot of times I get the nut shaved. I didn't go today, so I got some fur balls I got to get rid of. Anyway, all right. So let me give you a baseball game first, then I'll get into my other crazy shit. All right. So in baseball today, Cincinnati Reds are playing the Chicago White Sox. So for all you people that are just here for the jokes and for all the bullshit, you can go grab a coffee or something now. You don't really care. Here's what I'm looking at, and should make sense to you. If it doesn't, it's trademark, that's for sure. Best pie eater. That's not hair pie, is it? He might be good with the chicks if his name's Pie Eater. Ethan, you eat hair pie? All right, back to the games. Cincinnati Reds about a 115, 120 favorite in the first 5 innings against the Chicago White Sox. Chicago White Sox 10-22, 4-12 on the road. They pretty much suck. Nine of the Reds' 16 wins have come at home. They're a better home team. They are playing at home. White Sox 3-11, the last 14 on the road. The last 3-11 total. They're playing really, really bad. The White Sox aren't really, really playing well. They've lost 8 straight. I think they've lost 8 straight or 9 out of 10, or I think it was 9 out of 10. I don't know about 8 straight. But anyway, I like Hunter Green, the pitcher for the Reds. He's a solid pitcher to start a game. The reason why I'm not telling you to play this for the entire game is I want to get 5 innings out of Hunter Green. What he's shown me over the course of 5 innings in his last three starts, 1 earned run, 14 innings, 17 strikeouts. So that line alone shows me this guy is competing in the first 5 innings of a game. Now, you might get him late, but he's basically a solid first 5-inning pitcher. I like that. Let's flip the coin and look at Lance Lynn. He's a fucking tramp. He sucks. Fuck him. Plus, his last name is the same name as a fucking girl, okay? First name is Lance. Your last name is Lynn. You're named after you. The last name is Lynn is a girl's name, and that's his last name. So, fuck him. His last 3 outings in the first 5 innings gives up 4, 4, and 5 runs. Okay, so let's kind of do the math here. Hunter Green 1 earned run in his last 3. In his last 3 games in the first 5 innings. Lance Lynn 13 earned runs in the first 5 innings. Doesn't take a fucking calculator to figure that out. I got the home team. I think I got the better team. I could lay 120, 118, depending on where I get. Bookmakers got at 118. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab that money in the first half on the Cincinnati Reds. So your first play today on Factsman Friday will be the Cincinnati Reds in the first 5 innings of the game. I know you motherfuckers are going to be emailing me now because I can see my fucking email light blinking. Well, if you like them for the first half, you like them for the game. Well, I didn't say I liked them for the game. I mean, I wouldn't bet against them for the game, but I'm telling you to bet the first 5 innings, and that's it. Let me read what these people are writing. He just keeps Payet, NHL winners. He does. He's doing really, really well. Lance Lynn is the worst. Can I get back in? Did you hack my computer? I can't get back in. Stay the fuck away, Ray. Okay, things are going really, really good. Just stay away. And no, I didn't hack your computer. I didn't do anything. You're just not coming back in. You know what I mean? I mean, no. Just let me do what I do. This is what I do. See, I'm getting games, talking about promoting your fucking hair pie eating guy. I'm doing good. Let me go. All right, so we're going to play the Cincinnati Reds first 5 innings of the game. There's no question about that. Quick plug tomorrow for I'll be on the Run Pure bet side tomorrow with my son, 10:30 a.m. doing a video on the Kentucky Derby. I'll probably have some more plays. I'll probably have a baseball and another tennis tomorrow as well. So if you guys need some extra incentive, do that. Sponsors, Bookmaker. You'll see a banner over in Commonwealth Sports Betting. CommonwealthSportsBetting.com. It's too long of a name, Ray. Fucking change it. CSW or some shit like that, or TugMyNuts.com, some shit like that. Commonwealth Sports Betting is a long name. But I need you guys to go there, because if you go there, there's a bookmaker banner. If you click on the bookmaker banner and you're not playing a bookmaker, number 1, you're an idiot. Number 2, I can never help you because that's where I bet and that's where I get my lines from. And I like to strike real, real early. People know that I'm up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning all the time, banging overnight lines, banging tennis fucking lines, banging my neighbor when my wife is asleep. So I'm doing a lot of this shit. Okay. I'm a fucking werewolf. I'm Dracula. Middle of the night, I'm up doing shit. I did get this at Old Navy, so I swear to God, it wasn't this fucking cellar rack either. Me and my daughter went to Old Navy. Good call. Anyway, so now I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do that show tomorrow. Oh, so the bookmaker thing. So I don't care what the banner says. It's going to say some kind of bonus, but here's, if anybody opens an account, I think that they're letting me do this. They're saying $100 minimum. It can't be no more than 1,000 to maybe get I think it's a 100% bonus in free play or 20% cash bonus. I don't really give a fuck. I've been with them for 30 fucking years. I can tell them anything I want and they'll give it to you as long as you're actively playing. So if you can do that, that'd be great. They have offered to give Commonwealth Sports $5,000 in contest money during football season, or when enough people come and see the site, where we can do certain kind of contests where I could say, hey, I got a game tonight. If they don't win by, X amount of points or whatever the case is, anybody that opens a bookmaker account here will get a $50 free play. So if we got $5,000 to play with, based on, they're getting some kind of, traction from the site, I can get it. I mean, back at my old site, I used to have $20,000-$30,000 a month in a budget to give away in free play. This is a young site. You don't know how it's going to go, but if it gets up there, there'll be some free play. People that get confused or they have a question about bonus, shoot me an email, joe@factsman.com. I'll answer any question you have and help you out with your bonus. Not a big deal. Please don't have a fucking bookmaker account already and say, oh, by the way, I want to take advantage of this, but I already play there. This is for new accounts only, or if you haven't played in fucking 5 or 6 years and you want to get back in it, do it. It'll be the best thing you ever done. They can't pay you fast enough to get good lines, and there'll be some free money involved. I do a lot of giveaways, Super Bowl squares, different kinds of free stuff. So if you can do that, that'd be great. All right, now we got baseball. What's the next plug? We have to plug anybody else or no? We prayed, did the bookmaker thing, did the Cincinnati Reds in baseball. My Twitter. I think, if anybody knows, is my Twitter at the Factsman1? Because I know it's all one word, at the Factsman1. I guess you're supposed to follow me on Twitter. I've never had to do it. I don't know if my buddy Ozzy's here, but he used to handle my Twitter accounts and get me in trouble because he used to say bad things to people, and my name was on it. Not that I really care, but I never did the Twitter. It's just not my thing. So yeah, that's that. Next item up for bids. Oh, some emails. I got some emails. Some not really funny ones. I'm not going to give the guys' names or email addresses. Facts. Why don't you do breakdowns on every game? So let me get this straight. You want me to get on here and say, okay, everybody, hi, this is fucking Factsman, and guess what? Let's take a look at the game number 1 today on the board, and we got the Mets and the Rockies. The line is -255, this and that. The total is this, and I think this is going to happen. I think that's going to happen, and talk 5 minutes about bullshit, that shit that I think is going to happen, which is not going to happen, and go through every game and give you every fucking possible scenario. Not a chance in the world. Not a fucking chance. I could care less about every game on the board. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I don't do breakdowns, and that's why, like I said, these fantasy people, they drive me fucking nuts. They're good at what they do. Don't get me wrong. Fantasy people are good at what they do. But if I had to sit there and say, well, yeah, I think the lineup for, this guy's going to get a hit. This guy's going to get a home run. I see these prop bets that people make. Will so-and-so hit a home run? Will so-and-so, get hitting the balls by a foul ball? You could bet this shit. I swear I'm not making it up. I just couldn't do it. Where's your cookie tin? Cookie tin right here. Got my cookie tin. See that? Italian cookies. What do we got in here? We got rubber bands. And can't show you the rest of the stuff. But yeah, that's what I got. Gotta have my cookie tin. It's a good answer, Johnny. I know better again. You're correct. So I do have a hockey story. Ethan, are you still here? Ethan, speak now or forever hold your peace. You're probably here, but I'm not a big hockey guy. I don't, like I said, I'm one of them few people that don't bet all these sports. I don't bet hockey, I don't bet basketball, I don't bet none of them fucking things. I bet tennis, and I bet baseball, and I bet college football and basketball. That's it. So yeah, I probably couldn't do the shit that these other people are doing anyway. Okay, so you're too young for this, but some of the people that are older might, and if they do remember this and they're hockey fans, they would appreciate it. Years and years ago, back in the day, the Islanders were a dynasty. I was a kid. So I guess maybe about 5 or 6 years after their dynasty, I'm in New Jersey. For people to know the area there, I'm in New Jersey. I'm heading to go see the Knicks and Celtics at Madison Square Garden. Now, on the way to Madison Square Garden, coming from New Jersey, you have to go through the Lincoln Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel, bang, 8th Avenue, in 5 minutes from Madison Square Garden. So we had a local book. He was a catch book. It was almost like a sports book in Hoboken. So a lot of times we'd go out to the city, we'd stop there and we'd make a cash bet. You'd get a ticket just like in a sports book. And then bang, the next day, after the game, you go there and just show the ticket, bang, cash the money, and you're done. So I'm going in, I'm going to bet the Celtics, Larry Bird, the whole bit. That's how long ago it was. So I'm going to bet the Celtics. Me and my buddies are in the car. And there wasn't no way to get scores like there are today. The way you got scores is like 15 minutes, every 15 minutes. In New York, it was WINS or WCBS. It would be like every 15 minutes they give you sports updates. So the Celtic game starts at 7:30 in the Knicks at the Garden, and we're getting ready to pull into the book place in Hoboken. Excuse me. And I hear, it's 7 o'clock, and here's our 7 o'clock sports update. Knicks host the Celtics at the Garden. And by the way, in hockey, the night they retire, I think it was either Mike Bossy or he was a player, Dennis either Potvin, Bossy, or Brian Trottier, one of them guys. They retired his number. That was the day they retired his number. So, so the game was scheduled for 7:05, but this is a 7 o'clock update. So I'm listening to it. Like, I don't really listen. I'm just hearing the scores, make sure nothing's going on, and I have that station on. And it said the Nassau Coliseum now is the Nassau Mausoleum. Because 5 minutes into the game, the New Jersey Devils strike for three quick goals to take a 3-0 lead to silence the crowd here in Long Island, in Uniondale. It's like, wow, that's got to be a motherfucker going to that game. So I don't think nothing of it. I don't bet hockey. Walk into the place, you go in, they hand you a sheet, right? It's like a sheet like this. And it's a sheet, and it has all lines on the games. You circle it, you put your bet on it, you sign your name, boom, stamp it, you get it back. I look, it says Islanders 1.5. Well, now basically what that means is if you got the Islanders, you have to lay 1.5 goals. They have to win by 2. If you have the Devils, you get +1 goal, which means if they lose by 1, it's a tie. If they win, you win. Sucker bet, even money bet, but that's the way they used to deal them in them days. So I said, okay, they got a line in this game. I'm telling my friend, I said, Johnny, they got a line in this game. He almost know it didn't start. He's like, let's not make it obvious. So I bet like 200. Now, again, this is 30-something years ago. So it's fucking 200 was a lot of money. So I said, give me 200 on the Devils +0.5. $100 parlay, Devils and Celtics. $30 round robin, like the small 30, just trying to conceal, that I'm not trying to fucking, lock in the Devils and everything. Mike, you remember them teams, them Islander teams? Yeah, they were. Chico Resch was he the goalie, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so Mike knows who I'm talking about. He'll know that team. So now I might have like exposed myself for about 400 and something bucks. I was a kid. I mean, I was young, but it was a lot of money to be betting. So we're all laughing when I'm like, holy shit, fuck, even if everything else loses, we're gonna be okay because we go to the Garden. Celtics beat the fucking Knicks by 40. We win. We're happy. It's time to get in the car, waiting for the update. I'll never forget it. It's like 9:15 or 9, whatever the update was, 9:30, and it said, in Uniondale, New York, a crazy game between the Devils and as they retire Brian Trottier's number or whatever, whoever the guy's name was, as the Devils, just come out of the gate with a 3-0 lead and stun the crowd, in Long Island, but the Islanders get their legs back. And second period, blah, 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 score, and beat the Devils 6-4. I almost fucking ran into the I almost ran into a building. I almost ran into Nathan's at Times Square. So yeah, it was I lost the game. Anytime you think you get the best of it, like something like that, and I've done this, like, trust me, in Vegas, Ray, if you're watching, like we used to be able to pass post games a lot of times, 3 or 4 minutes. Doesn't seem like a lot, but in baseball, if you got like, first two guys, double and a single, and your second and third no outs, it's not a bad thing to bet the game, maybe a little bit on the over or something like that. Like football don't mean shit unless it's a quick touchdown, or basketball don't mean shit, but there's some games there. What year did they moved to the Meadowlands? I don't know, but they actually came from Colorado. A lot of people don't know that. The Devils actually were the Colorado Avalanche. I think they moved from Colorado to become to New Jersey, and now they're just back. The Colorado Avalanche are back. It's crazy how fast hockey games can flip. Yeah, that's why I don't bet hockey. Fine, I just don't do it. Yeah, so that was kind of a, what do you call it, a crazy fucking experience for me. So that's my hockey story. Oh, also, you see me squirming, guys, and I apologize. And I know some of you have seen this before, and if I show you again, it's just for the new people to know how I have to tough out this pain to do this. I'm a man in pain. Okay, it's sad. 58 years old, arthritis. And if you guys ever had arthritis, you'll see how, like, I'll show you, wherever you don't see bone together, like right here, you'll notice, you see the white, the white's not connected. The arthritis in my knees are so fucking bad. The pain, these are my x-rays I got from my doctor, and it's acting up again. It's really fucking killing me. So if you guys can see this, please have a little sympathy. I mean, it really, really sucks being me. But I got it done here, right? You can see the picture. I don't even know if you can see it, but if you can, yeah, that's my fucking arthritis, my chiropractor, my orthopedic. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Now look at the pictures. Everybody see? I'll show you a picture of me when I was 2. A little picture of me when I was 2 years old. Look at that. That's Factsman, 2 years old. What a cute little baby, right? So that's me at 2. You guys know that. Oh, I remember this. Hey, Wes, remember when I had the fucking problem with the spiders? I had these like big fucking spiders in my house. I'm taking a piss one morning. Look, I got a fucking spider in my toilet. Unbelievable. Fucking almost pissed on a spider. So yeah, that's kind of try to keep my pictures here in order. But yeah, so have a little sympathy. You guys seen that picture of my knee? That's really fucking painful. Carol Ann Phillips, you like that picture? It's a pretty good one, right? Do you want to see my shoulder replacement x-ray? No, Sue. I could give a fuck about your shoulder x-ray. I'm talking about knee surgery here. I'm talking about like arthritis. Who needs good knees when you're hungry like a man of war? I know. I will never have to do with my son. I saw my son fucking. We were at Dave and Buster's. I saw him pissing. His fucking dick looked like a whistle. I never seen a smaller dick in my life. And he's a big kid. I'm not that I was standing at my kid's dick, but like it didn't have the barriers. Where you peeing, like, I wasn't looking, I was just talking to him, and all of a sudden I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I said, where'd you get that from? Fucking kid is hung like a tic tac. But anyway, he's a good handicapper, but he's got a small dick. And then it's good. I think it does, John. But you figure he's got some Italian in him, so he'd have something. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, these are the shows that I do. People that are watching for the first time. Yeah, Carol, if you're watching for the first time, this is the shit that I do. I don't care. My name is Chuck, and I don't give a fuck. My name ain't Chuck, but I do give a fuck. Well, fuck you. That's what I had to hit replacement on the shoulder. Listen, this is so. I appreciate you coming by here. This is a sports talk show. This isn't fucking General Hospital we're talking about. I just told you I had arthritis, and whatever. Second time. What's that second time, Carol Ann? The second time you seen the picture? Okay. I think I showed it one other time when I had problems with it. All right, so why don't we talk about a little more sports, because me being an idiot here, people probably want to win some money, which I don't blame you. So this is the only place you can win money and have a laugh or two without all these fucking people pounding their chest and saying, "Oh, who's the man?" It's like the big dick contest on internet, right? Like, well, if that's the case, based on that photo, I got to be up there, or at least for a white dude, right? Oh, I'm not allowed to say that, right? Oh, I'll fucking say anything I want. It's a joke. Anyway. Tennis. Tennis is my fucking racket. Two best players in the world, Swiatek, Iga, playing Sabalenka. She's playing tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. I like both these players a lot. I really do. They're very, very good. But I look at certain things at tennis and I'm successful at it because I kind of find little things that most people don't look at. So 2 weeks ago, Swiatek plays Sabalenka, beats her 6-3, 6-4 easily. Swiatek's the best. She's the best player in the country. There's no question about it. Before that match, they played another time, and she beat her 6-1, 6-3, giving Sabalenka no chance of fucking even coming close to her. Swiatek has only gone, I think, has only gone three sets, like twice in our last 9 matches. They've all been straight setters. She's 26-2 in her last 28 matches. 19 straight. At one point, she went 19 straight winning in straight sets. She's a straight set machine. When she beats you, she fucking destroys you. And if you can't beat her, you don't know how to play her, you have no chance. Sabalenka has no chance because she doesn't know how to play her. So I'm going to take the best female tennis player in the country, in the world, because she's a Polak. I mean, I like, my best friends are Polacks. Polish, Sue's a Polak. Anyway, I can lay 129 that she wins in straight sets. But before I make that, I still have to do other investigating. Well, they're playing on clay. Clay is very tricky. How have they done on clay? I got to look at my notes. Oh, Swiatek 3-0 against Sabalenka on clay, which tells me too many brains. Swiatek's a better player. We know. She's a better player against Sabalenka. We know. And she murders that fucking Russian cunt's ass on fucking clay. I shouldn't say that word. I shouldn't use the C word. Females that are watching, I never use that word. I'm sorry. I'm saying she beat that bitch's ass. I'm going to lay 1.5 sets with Swiatek tomorrow, Saturday morning. It should be Saturday morning, over Sabalenka. Straight sets, 2-0. So what you want to do is, if you're playing a bookmaker, which it should be, you'll go on, you'll click on tennis, right? Let's go click on tennis right now. And let's go WTA, Madrid. We got Swiatek, Iga, minus 379. It's almost a 4-1 favorite, okay? Now, a lot of times when you handicap tennis, you look at the game total. Team total, the total of the match is 20. That's basically saying that's not going fucking 3 sets, okay? 20, you can't go 3 sets. I mean, 20 is not going 3 sets. Now, if it's not going 3 sets, who's the favorite? Who wins in straight sets? Swiatek. So the odds right now are climbing. Swiatek has now gone up to 140. After this video, it'll be 150. I wouldn't care if it was 190. She will beat her in straight sets. So that's what we're gonna do. So now, again, just so you know, I am not someone that's gonna sit there and go on social media and say, hey, we won this game. Hey, I'm the best in the world. You will never see me the next day say we won, we lost. I don't say shit. It's just not what I do. I'm doing this too many fucking years to get like overly excited. Fucking Ray's on the phone with me, watching the fucking Kentucky Oaks or something, calling me up. He's fucking sweating, calling a horse down the stretch. Like, you motherfucker, you're older than me. You're the same age as me. You've been doing this a long time. Act like you've been there. Fucking, you win, you lose. But these games could lose. If they lose, they lose. You know what? We'll go after them tomorrow. If they win, we're fronting money going into the weekend. That's the way you got to look at it. You can't look at it any other way. So I'm not one of these like, oh, it can't lose. Anything could fucking happen. I told you about that hockey game. You lose a game like that, then fuck. I mean, anything could happen. And we've all had these crazy fucking games that lose. Ambassador, you're the best of the best. Spirit says he needs a birch beer. Yeah, I mean, I can't. So Sharon's going down to. She's going to be out of the country this week. She's going to fucking China or someplace. Yeah, someplace in Asia. But so I got the little one playing. I'm playing. Playing some. What did I just say? I gotta stop with these fucking gummies. Yeah, so I'll be there. But when she comes back, tell him I'll go down. I'll go down to AC for a couple of days with him, hang out with him, get that fucking birch beer. Can't get birch beer around here. These people don't even know what birch beer is. How many people are watching the show? Or how many people are here live, Ray? Ray, I'm fucking talking to you. I know you're there. I'm gonna whip my plus 1221 on Bookmaker fixed odds home every time, not every day. Right. How many people are here? How many people are watching this show? I'm asking you a fucking question. Just tell me. Probably not a lot, but I don't care. They'll watch it on the replay. Because my son's fucking hacking us. 20, 10, 5, 15. Okay. We'll get them. We'll get them on the non-live broadcast. So, guys, the Commonwealth people that are watching this, that are doing this, I got a fucking image. Okay. So what you do is they're gonna go click on this link probably in 3 or 4 days or 3 or 4 hours after the other shows are done, and that's not gonna do us any good because they won't be able to get the show live. Can you put in my Twitter or email me the link that they could watch this now that it's over, because it's going to be over in about like 3 minutes, because that would help. People would watch it that way, because I know the last time I did it, I had to run through hoops to try to find the replay of this. So if you guys can do that, that'd be awesome. I think you'll get a lot more people watching it. So that would be kind of cool. All right. Also, the people that are watching, or the people that will watch this eventually, if you like this kind of content, well, not this kind of content, like I'm not some kind of a fucking idiot. Trust me, I do know sports, and I got emails to prove it. My second email. Oh, look, this one I forgot. Hey, Facts, you seem like you have a lot of money. Why not hire a personal trainer to shed some weight? Okay. Franklin. Yeah, I'm going to say your name, Franklin. It doesn't pay for me to get a personal trainer because evidently exercise don't work, because the 3 times a week I fuck your fat, ugly, skank wife with acne and a moon pie face who you got to butter her hips to get her through the fucking window. If I can't lose weight banging that skank, then fucking I'll never lose weight. Okay? Now go fuck yourself and your grandmother on Easter. Okay. Now I was good. Why'd I read that motherfucking thing? Now I'm all pissed off. See what I mean, Sue? What do you call it? See, Mike, I'm trying to be a nice guy, and the guy's sitting there telling me to get a personal trainer, but I want to see a picture of his wife, right? I get fucking triggered all the time. Motherfucker. I hate that. I'm in a transitional period in my life right now. I'm self-medicating in the right way. It's oxycodone. Okay, you got to have that. You got to have Xanax, right? You got to have that. Got to have gummies. Got to have that. So I should be mellow, not upset. Of course, you know what? A guy like that, I'm telling you, this guy who sent me that email is not that. He's not 45 living in his mom's basement. He's probably living under a fucking bridge. He's probably typing from the library because he can't afford a fucking personal computer. That's Johnny. I'm telling you, that's the way it is. I mean, look, if I find out he's in your area, John, you call a couple of the paisans, whip that fucker's ass. John's my boy. John and Mike Carr, these are all good guys too. All you guys watching the video, I like it. So anyway, yeah, have a few laughs, little story, but truthfully, I enjoy doing this. But the thing, the games should be really, really good. And if they're not, I ain't gonna apologize for it, and I don't need anybody. The GOAT stuff, I could care less about. That's all crazy. You give me the luckiest guy in the world, I'll take him over the best guy in the world. And then when all else fails, and you're watching the game, you get the rosary beads. See, the rosary beads, these came from the Vatican. Okay? I know my daughter bought them from me. You take the rosary beads, you put them on top of the TV, and you sweat it out. Now, I know I shouldn't be using rosary beads to sweat games out. I don't, but it's what's the training going to do with your arthritis in your knee? I know. If I ever hit the fucking trainer with the problem with my knee, I'd give him a fucking concussion. I'm telling you so. Anyway. All right, so guys, listen, if you want to tune into the other show tomorrow, that's great. But do me a favor. If you like what I do, okay, if you really do, if I'm somewhat entertaining, I need a favor. I need you to support the book that's going to support this website, CommonwealthSportsBetting.com, and also give an opportunity where we can give a lot of free money away. My right hand to God, I gave out $550,000 in free plays one year when I had Sports Forum picks. A lot of you guys that remember Sports Forum picks, we had over $500,000 budget that we can give out doing contests and doing different things. I mean, it was crazy shit. So it's never going to be that again. But hey, I think any edge you guys can get as far as free plays, definitely support the book. Click on the banner, and definitely support the handicappers here. Taylor, like I say, she's really, really good. Her uncle I know for a long time. She's not going to sit there and talk sports with you. She's one of them. Uncle T, I got you. Boom, we're in. That's the game. That's fine. She'll bet it. She passes the message across good. And again, Ethan does real well with hockey. He's got some other things up his sleeve. I've actually sent some people that I know, good handicappers, to talk to Ray about coming on here to build up the staff a little bit to get some more content here. So we're gonna do what we can to get the site rolling up for them. And they're friends of mine. So if they're friends of mine, I want them to be friends of yours. So let's what do you call it? Let's get some likes and some subscriptions. It's free. Just fucking sign up and get reminded when there's a video come on, because I'll come on now and then and do it. So I think I'm going to end it there. What do we got? 41 minutes. Holy shit. That's pretty good. I usually done quicker than that. All right, recap. Cincinnati Reds, first 5 innings. They're probably just starting now. You should be on that one. And then Swiatek tomorrow morning in tennis, -1.5 sets. She should be real good for us. We'll be fine. See me tomorrow at 10:30 on YouTube on Run Pure Sports. I'll be giving, I think, 8 or 9. I think I got 8 or 9 races already picked out. I'll have some baseball and some tennis. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, that'd be great. I'll be with my son JJ, that fucking ruthless motherfucker. I'll abuse him tomorrow. So if you want to see some abuse, I will abuse him tomorrow. So again, for all my friends at Commonwealth Sports Betting, Ray, Tam, Taylor, Ethan, the whole group, you guys have a safe weekend. Have a great day. And as always, go fuck yourself. Said it.